I believe that we're living in the most special time in this earth's history. Do you believe that? I don't believe that it's just accidental that you've come tonight. I don't believe it's accidental that these meetings have been set up, whether you're watching on internet or whether you're here in this church service. I believe that God is interested in our salvation, that heaven itself, nothing is more interesting to heaven than our salvation. We read in the book Ministry of Healing that heaven was not a place to be desired as long as we were lost. But let me tell you something. The most endangered species today is our young people. It's our youth. The young people of our church today are being lost, and instead of waking up and showing our youth their value, their significance, the prophet says, brothers and sisters, there's going to be an army of youth before this work is finished. What is what? Satan afraid of. You know that the devil is afraid of something. My question is, what is the devil afraid of? Now look what the prophet says. She says in volume 1 of the Selected Messages 124. Let's read it together. What does it say? It says, there is what? Nothing. Not some things. There is what? Nothing that Satan fears so much as that the people of God shall clear the way by removing how much? Every hindrance, so that the Lord can pour out his spirit upon a what? Languishing church. You know what languishing means? That's a church that is sickly. That's a church that is dead. That is a church that is sleeping. That is a church that identifies Seventh-day Adventists today. If the child recognizes what's wrong, if the youth understand the problems that exist in the church that must be dealt with in order for the work to be finished, a young person is not afraid to tell the truth. Bible says in the last days, evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse. You know, we're told that we're getting ready to see a time of trouble such as the world has never witnessed. And the only reason why God has not allowed it to take place is because he knows that if he were to allow it right now, the majority of Seventh-day Adventists, we would not be ready. In order to get to the nearness of something, there must be a limit. But if we know the nearness of time, it says we'll wake up, and if we wake up, we can run to Jesus. Let me tell you something. If you're trying to run to Jesus without waking up, it's just a dream. And some people say, oh, I've been praying and studying. Listen, your prayers before you wake up is a dream. Are you willing to exchange your salvation for the things that the devil is trying to offer us tonight? What will a man give in exchange for his soul? So it tells us there is a limit. When we reach the end of that limit, we come not to the beginning of the world, but we come to the end of the world. Can we know when we reach this limit? Yes or no? Do you want to know when we reach the limit? Do you want to know tonight?